Would you care for a cup of coffee, Admiral Dunzel?
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
Ma'am?
You're like the fifth person that's asked me since I got here.
The Admiral does not want any coffee. Now, can we please start the meeting?
What was that you said about beatings? I do love a good flogging.
I was talking about this meeting, not beatings.
The sound of the lash as it flies through the air.
I said meetings and not beatings, you deaf old cow.
Never mind that. What time does the bar open?
The bar does not open until noon. Now, can we get this meeting underway?
And why can't we have these meetings later in the day?
What has hay got to do with it? My God, are we fighting giant equines now?
We are not fighting anything at the moment, so just stuff a sock in it.
Say, I could do with a good horse steak right about now.
Can we call this meeting to order?
I would like a nice horse steak and maybe a side salad. I've got to watch my figure, you know.
The only piece of new business we have today is this confounded box.
A box? I say, what's in that?
I have no idea. The blasted thing was outside the conference room when I arrived.
There must have been a paper trail. There's always paperwork to do. Too much if you ask me. Papers for this, papers for that.
Well, no one asked you, so pipe down.
If there were a paper trail, I would have stepped in it by now.
You may have stepped in something. Something reeks in here. It smells like the inside of a bottle of gin. Oh, wait, that's me.
Would you like a cup of coffee, Admiral?
No, I don't want any blasted coffee. I mean, wait. Do you have cream?
Yes.
Well, do you have any sugar?
Yes.
Can you put some booze in it?
Sorry, we don't have any booze.
Then I don't want any coffee.
Why don't you just open the blasted thing?
Well, I have no idea what's in it.
It could be something good, like a case of fine scotch. Say, when does that bar open again?
We are in the middle of a war. I doubt if it's anything good. What if it was a bomb?
Don't light a match. I might explode.
Bomb? Explode? Are we under attack already this morning?
What'd you say? Someone set us up the bomb. Can't you just give it to someone else to open?
Say, that's not a half-bad idea. I suppose we could just dump the thing on some unsuspecting commander and tell him to go in some random direction.
One Direction? Never liked them. Now In Sync. There was a boy band.
Now, couldn't the bomb squad be called in to open it?
Imagine the scandal if the press gets a hold of the fact the enemy brought a bomb right into the heart of our most secure base.
Yes, scandalous. Speaking of that, what was the name of that captain a few weeks back? You know, the hero in his underpants.
Captain Underpants? Isn't he a fictional character?
Yes, he was quite an embarrassment to us. Even if he did drive up the recruitment rate. Then it's decided. I will dump this mystery box off on Commander Gorgon. If it gets blown up, then we will have solved 2 problems with 1 stone.
Stoned out of our minds. I motion we adjourn to the tavern.
I second. Although it seems to me you've had enough,
I
Dunzel.
third it.
There's no thirding. Come on.
Are we going to sit down?
Drinks are on me.
We are. You're cut off.
Oh, wait.
What is that noise? And what the heck are you wearing?
Oh, this? Well, I probably should explain this to you, sir.
Oh,
See, earlier this
never
morning-
mind your fashion sense, or lack of it now. What is that alarm going off? I was all the way in my quarters when it started sounding.
You know, it is quite loud, isn't it?
Well, didn't you wonder what it could be?
Well, I assume that Smitty left the parking brake on.
Ugh, why do I even bother?
What is that alarm? I was asleep in my bunk when that squawking went off.
So, what is it?
Darned if I know.
Yes, whatever could it be?
Smitty, you're the engineer. Turn the alarm off.
Acting engineer.
What?
I inherited the position when the chief engineer.
The only engineer.
Right, when the only engineer was electrocuted. I really have no idea what I'm doing half the time.
What about this half of the time? Right now, do you have an idea how to shut off that infernal... Well, that's better. Good work.
It wasn't me, sir.
Whitson?
Who, me? I'm still wondering what the alarm could have been in the first place. Oh, wait. Now this one, I do recognize.
That's the proximity warning.
Oh, yes. We've heard that one often enough, haven't we, sir?
Well, do something about it.
I don't think making it quieter will help.
I was talking to Whitson. Do something, Mr. Whitson.
Ooh, how about a pirouette?
Do something about our imminent collision.
Or maybe a double axle?
Surely if the collision was imminent, he doesn't need to do anything further to make it happen.
Smitty, stop helping.
How about a soft shoe number, Captain? I could do that. Now, where did I put my guitar? I know it's hard to see anything around here with all this emergency lighting going on and all these lights flashing. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, never mind. You know what? I'm just going to change back into my normal uniform. You know, the one with the space moth-eaten holes in it.
If anything, he probably should do something to avoid a collision rather than make one happen. Collisions in space can be very dangerous. Didn't we have this conversation before?
Smitty, do you have enough radiation shielding down in the engine room?
Yeah, that last order was great. Not much leakage at all.
Too bad. Whitson, do something about that. Well, good job, everybody.
I wonder why it stopped. Now, what could that mean?
Yes, I wondered too. I expected an explosion or a...
Oh, or a metal wrenching sound like...
I was expecting it to be more like,
Oh, and don't forget that then we'd both be without oxygen.
What does all this mean? Do you need a rescue inhaler? I could sell you one cheap.
Stop helping, Corco. What was that sound?
Now what could that sound mean?
I wonder.
I don't have a clue.
Do I really have to answer all my own questions around here? That sound was a ship docking. Which, gentleman, means exactly what?
We're being invaded! We're being invaded! Every being for itself!
Come back!
Yeah, Corco, come back. We have a different sounding alarm for that one.
Yeah, it goes like... Woo-woo,
No, that's not it. It goes, wow, wow, wee, wow, 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 wee. Wow, wow, wee.
Oh,
Wow,
stuff
wow.
a sock in it. Besides, it's more of a woo, woo, whoop sound. Now, instead of arguing with your commanding officer, let's go see who docked with our mighty vessel. What? What did I say this time? Sir, what a surprise, and a pleasure to have you aboard the Clarksville, if I may.
No, you may not. Hate to give orders and run, but this crate is super top secret. Hush, hush.
There is no manifest on it, sir.
Of course there's no grotting manifest. It's top secret. Hush, hush.
But sir, what do we do with the crate?
Sealed orders are inside the crate. When you get to your destination, just open the crate and, read them.
How do we know where our destination is if the orders are sealed inside the crate, sir?
Just go 10 parsecs from here and open the crate.
In what direction?
Whatever direction you're heading in now.
Yes, sir. It will be done at once.
Don't
But-
mess this up, Grosso. I will be watching and I expect results, whatever they might be.
But 10 parsecs in our current direction will take us to...
Just follow orders for once.
But...
Is there something wrong with my butt? Did she stick a note back there or something?
Yeah, your butt looks fine to me.
Well, this is awkward.
Being invaded, every being for itself.
Moving right along.
What about the crate?
Yes, what about it?
What could be in it?
Yes, now, what could it be?
Did someone mention a crate?
Never you mind about the crate. Now both of you hop to it. Get this junk pile moving.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Ah, here you are, Grosso.
Hey, listen. Sit right down.
Oh, don't mind if I do, sir. Hey, what's going on behind the bar?
Oh, you don't want to see that.
Seriously, Smitty, drink your usual and put the helmet back on, please.
Say, what is Smitty doing back there? Smitty, do you need some help?
Nah, I don't need any help.
Smitty is having his usual.
His usual? His usual what? Like an oil change?
Smitty only feeds once a week, so Thomas makes up his meal and, mixes in a bunch of booze, too.
So why is he hiding back behind those canisters?
He has to take his helmet off to eat, drink, his meal. Sort of a combination of the two, I guess. But even after all this time, the way he looks gives me the willies something fierce. Plus, if we have any customers, they grab money out of the tip jar and head for the hills.
There, all done.
Ooh, can I see?
Thanks for doing that so quickly, Smitty, and for putting the helmet back on.
Oh, darn.
You really should see a doctor about that, Smitty.
You look like a zombie under that helmet.
I feel just fine. Aside from those demons that keep plaguing me.
And?
And, okay, some of my skin is flaking off a bit.
And?
Maybe a finger or two.
You really should see a doctor about that, Smitty.
Your fingers are flaky, Smitty?
Fell off?
So, your crate is your new drinking buddy, Grosso? What are you gonna do with it?
I have no idea what to do about that crate. got to thinking there could be all sorts of good things in there, but it could also be something bad. Say, did I ever tell you how I got into this position?
I believe it was the act of opening so many bottles.
No. You mean, I mean the position of commanding officer of this...
Rust bucket, sir?
Yes, that's the word for it.
Not another one of Grosso's. I gotta tend to my antique anvil collection or something fun like that.
Well, no, sir. But I think maybe it's time I get back to the bridge.
Let me tell you all about it. It seems like just yesterday... why is the roof spinning?
Oh, it's okay, sir. It's just part of your flashback.
Oh, well that's alright then. Like only yesterday, when I was a drill instructor preparing fresh meat for the grinder.
Meat for the grinder? Were you a cook?
As in new recruits, it was my task to prepare them for the dangerous life they would face in the war.
Oh.
Now, stop interrupting my flashback. You're ruining the ambiance of the story. So, each day, I was sent recruits to teach. I drilled and paraded those recruits. I taught them to shoot. Mostly straight as best I could. I wanted my recruits to learn the lessons I had learned in war.
So you got promoted for your shouting and yelling skills.
I'm getting to that part. Now, where was I?
Getting to the part where you get promoted?
Oh, yes, right. So, my biggest problem was the food.
The food? Was it bad?
Oh, quite the reverse. It was very good. And the recruits went away for lunch and then came back after a huge carbohydrate-packed meal to sit in my last class of the day. Landmine class. The combination of the hot sun on Gethron and the meal and that long hike I took them on right before lunch made them extremely, unfocused. I tried everything. At first, I fired my gun into the air to get their attention. That worked for a while, but they quickly got used to that. So, I decided to set off a large landmine. That got their attention for a day, but the next day they were back to sleeping again, even with the explosion.
So what did you do?
Well, I gave them their final exam.
Was it multiple guess?
Oh, not quite. I had them all in the bleachers as usual. I activated the minefield and then left them there. I went to the canteen and had a drink.
You left your recruits in a live minefield? Then what happened?
Well, while I was at the canteen, an admiral stopped in for a surprise inspection. And then, one landmine went off. The admiral thought we were under attack, and I explained to him that, well, that was just one of my recruits failing his final exam. When he asked what I had done as the final test of my men's preparedness, I told him.
So you got in big trouble?
I got a big promotion, sort of, and that's how I got here.
You got promoted for blowing up your own troops?
Well, not many of them. The admiral liked commanders who think differently. Still, I miss those days, all the shouting and marching and yelling at people.
That is hard to believe, sir.
But the admiral also liked his commanders to have that take-charge attitude when faced with problems. So, now that I am stuck with this crate, I have made up my mind to give it to you.
To me?
Oh yes, Whitson. The awesome responsibility of opening this box should fall to you. When we get to where we're going, we are going there, aren't we?
Yeah, I was going to mention that to you.
Yeah, well,
you see,
good
actually,
then,
on
good
the current...
then. I entrust this important duty, I said duty, sorry, entrust this responsibility to you. Keep the crate safe at all costs.
But...
I thought you said there was nothing stuck back there. Well, is there a note back there or not?
No, sir, the tape must have fallen off. Let me get my staple gun, sir. Oh. Oh. So, Thomas,
Yes.
how many drinks does it take to get Grosso hammered like that?
Well, I don't like to say.
Oh, come on, he must have had a whole bottle of the hard stuff to be acting that way.
You said it.
Said what?
Acting that way.
Pardon?
Grosso never drinks anything, at least not liquid, that I have ever seen.
He doesn't drink?
Never touches the hard stuff. Not a single drop. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've ever seen him in here since I started here.
Thomas?
Yes.
I think I need a really strong drink. Can you make me a pan-galactic gargle blaster?
Oh, what?
You know, it's a space drink. A really strong space drink.
I've never heard of it, and I don't see it anywhere in the database.
It's one of those futuristic drinks.
You mean like an Aldebaran Space Sunrise Surprise?
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Because I just made that up. You can't take just any old drink and drop some space words in front of it and call it a drink and expect your bartender to make it for you.
Yeah.
Just because you work in space doesn't mean you can put on your space trousers and your space shirt and go to work in your space car and mix space drinks.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked.
You don't have space outland revenue garnishing your space pay and space taxing you into the next space income tax bracket, while your space wife and 2 space kids stay at space home and space starve to death, do you? Well, do you?
I suppose not. At least I think not. I'm not sure anymore, Thomas.
So, what do you want to drink?
How about...
Yes.
How about a sonic screwdriver?
Sure, coming right up.
And so I hope Aunt Vinny gets better from her little accident soon. Also, I've been given a most important mission by my commanding officer. This mysterious crate has been entrusted to me, and I'm to guard it with my very life. Although I really have no idea what's in it, though. I suspect it's some sort of secret weapon. Maybe it has to do with antimatter canceling out actual matter in interstellar space. Or perhaps it might even be a bomb. Who can say? Well, I will do my very best. This is Bartholomew Whitson signing off. Well, that sounded heroic. Now I can do my very best to dump this thing on someone else. Now, who can I easily trick, and who would want to take responsibility for a crate which might have some new super secret gadget in it? Whatever it is, I want to be far away from it when it's open. Oh, I know just the person. But that's the beauty of the thing, not knowing what's in the box.
I like to think of myself as a practical man, Whitson. I just want to know what's in the box.
Think of the box with Schrodinger's cat in it. You know, the box where the cat could be alive or dead, and opening the box might affect the outcome being the cat being alive and or dead until the box is opened.
I don't want to be responsible for killing no dead kittens.
How did you get to be an engineer without knowing about the cat in the box?
I don't watch many videos about kitties, especially not dead ones in crates. But whatever floats your boat.
Well, you see, this is a hypothetical argument about the cat in a box. You see, this cat is placed in a box, along with some radioactive particles. Now,
You mean there could be some radioactive material in the box?
No. This is a hypothetical thing that I'm trying to tell you about.
Look, I can see this responsibility this crate is weighing heavy on you, son.
Son?
So I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands so I can protect those radioactive particles.
Oh, well, okay, here you go.
Now, where did I put that crowbar?
Oh, just don't open it, Smitty, because, it might be a bomb.
A bomb?
No, don't worry, Smitty. It won't go off as long as you don't open it.
Now, this is perplexing.
There's a dead or alive cat born every minute. Hi, Mom. I decided it was best for my life expectancy to get rid of that crate rather quickly, so I palmed it off on Smitty. He took it off my hands thinking it was probably filled with some sort of radioactive particle or something. I'm not sure why he would want more radiation. He seems to have a nice orange glow about him now. Oh, so I just realized I could have got a few credits out of Smitty in exchange for the crate. Oh well, live and learn. I sure hope it's not a bomb. Some Monty Hall I turned out to be, huh?
Now, where is that crowbar at? I thought I set it on this console a while ago. Now, where could it... Corco! It must be her. She would steal her own ugly human hide if it weren't glued on, or whatever humans do to keep it on. I bet Whitson tricked me too. Ah, I flippin' knew it.
I just don't understand.
The plan is simple. Let me explain it again.
I understand the plan fine. I just don't understand why you're so desperate to get your grubby little appendages on the contents of
This crate.
Whoa, you must be psychic, or something like that.
I have a feeling I've heard this conversation before, but my memory banks do not have a time index for it.
Never mind that now. I told you to always keep that door locked.
Yes, you never know in our colorful cast of thousands who might come through that door at any second.
About...
Friend, Smitty, how wonderful to see you and your crate out for a stroll this fine day.
Are you feeling okay, Corco?
Or say Ninja Green and Cornelius from Planet of the Apes dropping by to invite us all to a wonderful tea party.
And, what's up with your robot?
I keep telling you she's not my robot. What a thoughtful friend to inquire about the state of my health. Isn't he thoughtful, Pi Squared?
The UGG official gardening guide specifies that fertilizer
Corco, did you hit your head on something?
should always be applied in a manner that does not lay it on thick.
Don't get your transistors in a twist. My brother, Smitty, that crate surely must be heavy.
Oh, it's not that heavy.
He's not heavy. He's your brother. How are you two related?
So, did any of your devices find out what is inside?
That's what I'm here about. I need my tools that you borrowed. Return, friend Corco.
Well, why don't we talk trade? That crate for those tools.
But the tools are already mine.
Then it's a deal. The crate is mine. Thank you. Close the bulkhead door, Pi Squared, and triple lock it.
Wow, that was fast.
Hey, I don't have my tools.
I will return them in the morning. I need them to open, something.
Watch out, it might be a dead cat.
Go away, Smitty.
Well, in that case, I hope it is a demon cat that is alive and scratches your face off, friend Corco.
Aha! Now it is mine, all mine.
Ours?
What? Yes, of course, my mechanical marvel, ours. Whatever was I thinking?
Now what could be in it?
It could be anything. Look, it says fragile.
Oh, it must be Italian.
Now where did I put that scanner?
Oh, shame you don't have a scanner. If you recall, Smitty repatriated it the other day.
and I can hardly ask him for anything right now.
You could probably prevail upon him for a free knuckle sandwich, or a dead demon cat.
But it could be filled with something valuable.
Yes, of course it might be filled with space pirate booty, a king's ransom worth of gold doubloons.
It still could have some value.
Think about it. It's from the Admiral, and we can't open it until we are 10 parsecs away. You could bet it's probably not filled with forms and paperwork.
No, probably not.
It's probably a bomb or something that needs to be tested out before it can be used in battle.
Most likely, I guess.
I mean, it might go off by itself at any moment. Even sooner if someone opens it.
My dear friend, Pi Squared.
Oh, no, 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 not this again.
I was wondering if you could take on the responsibility of guarding this crate for me.
Me?
Yes, you could ensure that no one else could open this crate.
Until you're safely away in a fighter craft.
Exactly. What gave you that idea?
Okay, I can take the crate off your appendages.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have something to do.
Does it involve packing a suitcase?
No, of course not.
It sure is a pretty crate.
I wonder how many clean socks I have on hand. What did you say?
It's almost hypnotic the way it glows, just sitting there.
Yes, it is nice.
Far nicer than those normal crates that you usually have in here. Look, it even has its own cooling system here on the side.
Well, so it does.
And the locking mechanism seems simplistic, especially for a shipment of a top-secret weapon.
Yes, that is odd.
You would not even need fancy tools. You could probably open this with a sharp stick.
Now that you say it like that, say, friend Pi Squared.
Oh, Corco, are you going to tell me you want the crate back now?
Not in so many words.
Well, you can have it.
Thank you, my fine, formatted Wait, why are you giving it to me so easily?
I wanted to see how easy it would be to do to you what you always do to others.
You mean helping the less fortunate?
Not in so many words.
Where are you going?
The other end of the ship.
Why?
Because I predict a 93% chance you will attempt to open the crate as soon as I leave the room.
Well, then how do you expect to get to the other end of the ship before I finish opening it?
Did I forget to mention that I scanned the crate the first moment I saw it?
You do seem to have forgotten to tell me about that.
And now that I've said that, it will keep you thinking just long enough for me to get to the end of the ship.
Stupid, 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 stupid. Ship stores, Corco here. We can remember it for you wholesale, but we charge double for déjà vu.
Porco! Bah! Gobble, 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 gobble! Moo!
I'm sorry, we no longer offer the 1-800-HOT Farm Animal Chat line. Who is this? Have you been drinking again, Smitty?
This happens to be Admiral Bilgewater, and do you know what I'm excited about?
I bet your excitement involves livestock in some way, but I'd best not say that out loud, except I just did. The extra meaty pizza at the Bongwater Tavern?
What? No! My zoo!
Ah, right.
My grandson is going to love it. His own petting zoo for his birthday.
Petting zoo.
Ship it tomorrow.
Good morning, Mr. Whitson. Glad you could join us.
Well, it's not like I could get lost finding the bridge, sir.
So?
So?
So, where is the crate? I may have a hangover that could pop a Valerian skull, but I clearly remember entrusting the crate to your capable hands.
Well, the odd thing about this is, sir, that,
Don't tell me you opened it!
Oh, no, sir. I never would have done that. Although I did wonder what was inside the crate.
So, where is it?
Where is what, sir?
Ugh, the crate!
The crate? I don't see any crate here, sir.
Neither do I, which is why I ask again, where is the crate?
Oh, I vaguely recall now. I took it to Smitty over in the engine room.
Ah, whatever possessed you to do that?
Oh, I wasn't possessed, sir. I mean, that would really have been creepy. Ugh.
So, Smitty, where is the crate?
Crate? I don't see any crate here.
Second verse, same as the first.
What did you do with the crate Whitson gave you?
Oh, the crate of maybe dead kittens?
Dead what? You didn't open it, did you?
Of course not, sir.
Good.
I would never defile the final resting place of dead kittens.
Good grot.
How could you think that of me, sir?
Yeah, how could you think of Smitty as a kitten grave defiler?
I didn't mean it. Just tell me where the crate is now.
So, what's the prevailing attitude?
It's not too good here, Pi Squared. Grosso just accused Smitty of defiling the graves of kittens.
I did not. At least not so overtly. I just want to know where the crate is.
The crate?
Crate.
Crate? Oh, Smitty, your turn.
Crate of dead kittens?
I don't see any crate here.
Which is my point. I gave the crate to Whitson. Then he gave it to Smitty.
And he gave it to Corco.
So, Corco had the crate last.
Oh no.
No?
Yes?
Yes?
No.
Okay, so everyone on the ship has had it.
Well, not everyone, not the bartender.
We would have never given it to Thomas.
Yeah, all day long all he does is open things.
So, that only leaves...
Well, unless we were invaded by aliens, that is.
So, that only leaves, barring alien invasion, you, Pi Squared.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have it.
What did you do with it?
Well, I gave it back.
To whom did you give it back?
Well, it wasn't me.
Couldn't be.
And I'm pretty sure I don't have it back. Why did you give it back to Corco?
Well, I thought she might enjoy what was inside. I suspect she opened it late last night. Let's go and see.
Home again, Kathleen. Across the ocean wild and wide, to where my heart has ever been.
She appears to be really out of it.
Too bad it wasn't a new technological advancement.
Well, at least it didn't turn out to be a biological agent.
Too bad it wasn't a bomb. I mean, At least it wasn't a bomb.
I've watched them fade away and die.
Wow, that's one pickled fleshy.
Yeah, she does seem to be all pooched up.
You do mean pooched up, right?
Maybe.
Just throw a stick at her. See if she'll fetch. 'Cause she is so doggone.
What's in this box? Ancient Rocket City Bourbon. Huh. Hey, there's a note inside. Dear Admiral, thank you for the lovely luncheon on your space yacht last weekend. Here is a small thank you gift. He writes with a lisp. Signed, Captain Underpants.
Oh, looks like it was an awesome thank you gift for the Admiral's party.
Now, what to do with all this booze?
Yes, what indeed?
Well, we will have to tell the Admiral something.
We can think up something to tell him while we drink all this.
Then we can blow up some asteroids.
Now you're talking my language.
But I don't speak Githronian.
Oh, never mind. Hand me a bottle.
What? I lost the floor. Or I lost the floor.
Officer Smitty here. That repair I made to the bulkhead, let's just say I thought it was as tight as a duck's butt. Well, the duck farted.